Hi, today review and teardown of this Russian aircraft instrument. It is, I believe, a fuel flow meter and totalizer. It weighs 1 kilogram, and the problem with it is the window is the glass is foggy inside, so I want to clean it. So on the back, here is the plug to it. There is a back cover. This button here is for resetting the counter manually, like so. It is pretty hard to turn, and for holes for attachment screws, of course. And this is the inventory number. Yes, it is the number 3 in my inventory, out of a lot of other parts. Just aircraft instruments, I have nearly 150 of them. Just instruments, cockpit instruments, not even the cockpit control panels or control boxes, just instruments. So I did remove 2 screws. We have a very serious back cover, and we have the guts of it. So looks like we have 2 actuators on this. There is this thing which seems to be some kind of synchro receiver, synchro motor, something like this. And here we have a solenoid. And you know what? I guess if I power this solenoid, it will make move the numbers here. So first I will remove the front part of the instrument. So this thing is really heavy for the size, because it is made of thick metal parts. As you can see, just this plate here is already very thick. Here this recessed screw is for the factory seal. So you should put some wax on it with some security stamp, but it has been broken long time ago. Okay, so we have if I remove this, here is the front. As you can see, the glass is attached with a little spring, a metal clip thing, so I will be able to undo the glass and clean it. It is nice. Here is the dial and mechanism. On the back here, there is the model number and serial number written. Cyrillic R, T, M, Cyrillic S, 1.2 to something. Serial number 271075. As you can see, this dial is in really nice condition. There is no radium in it. It is a phosphor luminous paint, but it is not radioactive. Here you have counter digits with GS2 for the reset button. So I will power it now with the help of the tool I just made. For the purpose, it is just a box with a relay outputting to connected to a power supply and outputting to 2 banana jacks. Big tricky relay for current, and it is connected here to female connector contacts in each ring. So I will make a whole bunch of these things to be able to use on many kind of connectors. And I already locate the 2 pins I need to power for the mechanical counter. So if I press 1 time, it will just advance a little bit. So it looks like it needs 20 pulses to a decrease of 1, because it is decreasing and not increasing. Quite interesting. So there is a big serious solenoid here, and slowly turning. So the half of the noise is the relay in my box. It is not the instrument itself, but it is quite nice. I will remove it. Maybe we can try to have a better look to this motor assembly. If I will put this back on for safety for now, and I will undo the 4 screws here of the connector bracket. So these ones are really regular Russian screws with a round head. But the way this connector is very special because I did not find any matching plug in my stock. For this diameter usually you have more contacts, and I did not find anyone. Even if I have 10 kilos worth of Russian connectors stock, including some space grade one. Okay, so we have little this thing seems to be made in 2 parts. Here is the back of the connector with wires going to it, and yes, it must be synchro because you have 2 wires here and 3 wires here. So it is usually how synchros are made. But I wonder what we may find behind this cover. By the way, these numbers here are the same written on the dial. So I will try to undo these 4 little screws, and we will see what we have inside. I hope I will not ruin everything by doing so. I need a kind of a precision screwdriver. It looks like, yes, this plate is loose now. It is kept in, attached by the bracket, and now it is loose. So not sure where it will give access to if I remove it. In fact, yes, it gives access to the mounting screws for the synchro receiver. So I can put this back in place. It is not my goal to remove it completely. This is typically the kind of metal you find in old phones. So let me try to undo these 4 little screws. I guess we must have some ball bearing action in it. It is really tiny. One last screw to undo. It is not so easy because these parts are in the way. Okay, it should come off, I guess, maybe. Let me grab some knife. My trusty Swiss knife, maybe. And I will try to. So if I put the blade in here, I do not know where I am going. by doing so, but let's do it for science. It looks like we have a precision fit. Yes, and oh, this is not expected, guys, at all. We have this kind of brass cylinder thing, no, copper even cylinder thing, with metal rod in the middle. There is a matching ball bearing in here, and what looks like a magnet around, but not a strong magnet, no. And so of course if I move this part it will move the needle indicator, but the wires themselves are going into a second part of this thing. So let me see if yes, it looks like it is perfectly possible to take it apart further. If I remove again this plate, I will have access to the 4 screws in here, and I may be able to pull off the wall assembly. So my biggest fear is to break the glass in here, because it is not a kind of glass you can find easily, of course. Okay, so let's do it. In fact, in which way will it come? Ah, it will come that way, so it will be annoying. So it should require to dismantle the wall dial, so I do not know if I can do it with no damage. So maybe I will not attempt it, but still this thing is interesting, and all the wires are going into a second part inside. I have no access to, not sure at all how to get in that, and I don't know at all what we have here, because other synchromotors I have taken apart did not have this stuff. In fact, maybe I can try inside of a synchromotor for you. Yes, I found some. Here are rotors from synchro receivers. This one is completely potted, this one is bare as a regular motor, and of course around you have a stator with windings also, just like a regular motor in fact. But this is completely different and typically strange, guys. Okay, so this was interesting. I will need to reassemble all this carefully, of course. But last thing, I will remove glass in order to be able to clean it. So it is a very special shape of glass. I try not to break it, please God. Here is this metal spring I need to pull. Yes. And here we are. Just some kind of circlip. And now maybe it looks like yes, it is stuck in place by the seal all around. So I will not take any chance of breaking it, and I will clean it in place without this in order to have better access. But I do not want to break anything, so I will not try to push this out, because it has been glued in by this seal for 50 years almost, so, or 40 years, something like this. So I will just clean this part but I will not do anything more with the glass. Okay, and of course after this I will reassemble everything. Thanks for watching, bye bye.